Hello students, good afternoon. On last turn, we were discussing about classification of systems, and we have completed dynamic and static system. In static system, output depends upon present input, and in dynamic system, output depends upon present, past, and future input. Next classification is time variant and time invariant system. A system is time invariant. A system is time invariant if its input and output characteristics do not change with time, or a system responds to an input signal does not change with time. Such systems are known as time invariant. Or we can say that if system parameter changes with time, that system is known as time variant. Or if system parameters do not change with time, that system is known as time invariant system. If we apply x of n, this input is applied to the system and we get an output. And if we delay this input by k samples and we get input y is y of n minus k. Means when we apply xn, we get yn. If we apply x of n minus k, we get y of n minus k. Means input is delayed by k sample, output is also delayed by same sample, k sample. So input output characteristics do not change with time. So this system is known as time invariant system. To check whether the system is time invariant or not, follow the following steps. First step, delay the input by k units, and that means x of n minus k, and denote this output by n comma k. Means first you delay the input by k sample, then this output is denoted by n. This output is denoted by y of n comma k. And next step is, in the given equation or the equation for yn, replace n by n minus k throughout and denote this output by n minus k, y of n minus k. And if y of n minus k is equal to y of n comma k, then system is invariant, time invariant. And if it is not equal to, both are not equal, it means that system is time variant. Problems on time variant and time invariant system. Determine whether the following system is time variant or not. System is described by this equation. First step क्या है? First step है delay the input by k sample. यहाँ पे x of n भी input है और x of n minus 1 भी, दोनों को delay कर दो. Delay this input by k sample and delay this input by k sample and denote the output by y of n comma k. यहाँ पे तुमने अगर इसको डिले किया बाई के सैंपल, तो ये क्या हो गया, x of n minus k minus x of n minus k minus, and denote the output by y of n comma k. नेक्स्ट स्टेप में क्या करना है, रिप्लेस दिस n and this n and this n. Means replace n by n minus k throughout the given equation. So we get second equation this and denote the output by y of n minus k. Compare first and second equation, and in both cases y of n comma k and y of n minus k both are same. So system is time invariant. Clear? Next question is t x of n. It means that transformation of input means it is y of n. Y of n is given by exponential x of n. Then first step, delay the input. This is the input. Input is only denoted by x of n. So delay the input by k samples and denote the output by y of n comma t. Second step, substitute the value of n. Substitute the replace the value of n by n minus k. So y of n is replaced by n minus k and exponential x n minus k. And in this equation, both equations are same. So this is time invariant system. Next, in this question, first this is output, x of n is input. Delay the input by k sample. Delay the input by k sample. Denote the output by x of n comma k. And next step, place this n by n minus k, and if both equations are same, then system is time invariant. And in this case, system is time invariant system because y of n comma k and y of n minus k both are same. Similarly, in this question, y of n is equal to mod of x of n, and this is input. Delay the input by k sample, denote output by this, and similarly place n by n minus k, then we get the output y of n minus k, and this y of n minus k and y of n comma k both are equal. So this is time invariant system. अब इस क्वेश्चन में देखो y of t is equal to, hello, yes, रंजीत, कुछ पूछना चाह रहे हो? हेलो,
नहीं मैम,
कोई प्रॉब्लम है या आवाज क्लियर है?
मैम कट कट के आ रही है आवाज आपकी थोड़ी।
आवाज कट कट के आ रही है,
यस मैम, क्लियर नहीं आ रही है पूरी।
एक मिनट। y of t is equal to x of t square, and this is the input. Delay this input by k sample and denote the output by y of t comma k, and in next step replace this t by t minus k, and we get this equation. But in this case, y of t comma k is not equal to this, so this is time variant system. In next question, y of n, Ranjit, hello,
यस मैम।
हाँ, अब क्लियर है आवाज?
हाँ मैम, अभी क्लियर आ रही है।
अभी क्लियर है ना?
यस।
ओके। y of n is equal to y of n minus 4 plus x of n minus 4. In this equation, x of n minus 4 is the input. So delay this input by k sample and we get this equation y of n comma k is equal to y of n minus 4 plus x of n minus k minus 4. And next, replace n by n minus k throughout this equation. We get this expression and both expressions are not equal, so this is time variant system. Next question is y of t is equal to tx of t. Here, due to presence of t, this system is time variant system, but delay this input by k sample and denote the output is equal to y comma t, and in next step t is replaced by t minus k. Then we get this expression and both expressions are not equal, so this system is time variant system. In next question, y of n is given by g of n x of n. And the system x of n is input, y of n is output because x of n is denoted by input and y of n is denoted by output, and g1 is transfer function or something. So delay the input by k sample and denote the output y of n comma k. So y of n comma k is equal to gn multiplied by x n minus k. In second step, replace n by n minus k. So we get y of n minus k is equal to g of n minus k multiplied by x of n minus k. And in this case, these two expressions are not equal. So this system is time variant system. In this question, delay this input. This is an input. So delay this input by k sample, denote output by this, and we get this expression. And in next step, replace n by n minus k. Throughout this expression, replace n by n minus k, and we get this expression. And both expressions are not equal, so this is time variant system. Similarly, in this question, y of n is given by x square n, and if we delay the input by k sample, we get y n comma k is equal to x square n minus k, and if we replace this n by n minus k, we get this equation, and both equations are same, so this system is time invariant system. In this question, replace this x of n by n minus k, and this is the output. Similarly, replace all the n in this expression by n minus k, and we get this expression. Both expressions are not equal, so this is time variant. In this equation, due to presence of time, this system is time variant system because due to presence of time, this system changes or input output characteristic or parameter of system changes with time. So this is time variant system. Next classification is linear and non-linear systems. A linear system is one which follow the superposition principle. Linear system follows homogeneity or scaling property, and second is additive property. First we discuss about additive property. If x1 x1t if x1t is first input, then corresponding to this input we get an output y1t, and if x2t is second input, corresponding to this input we get y2t. And if we add this input, फर्स्ट केस में क्या किया, सेपरेट जो है x1 अप्लाई किया, फिर x2 अप्लाई किया, और इनका जो है आउटपुट जो है यहाँ पे ये देख लिया y1 और y2। नेक्स्ट स्टेप में दोनों को ऐड कर दिया है, ऐड दीज टू इनपुट्स एंड कैलकुलेट द आउटपुट। इफ दिस आउटपुट is equal to the sum of these outputs, then additive property is satisfied. Similarly, if these are the two inputs and these are the outputs, and if we scale x1 by a and x2 by b, we get this output, then this scaling property is also satisfied. How to decide whether the system is linear or non-linear? There are some steps. First step में अप्लाई करो जीरो इनपुट, एंड इफ यू गेट जीरो आउटपुट देन सिस्टम इज लीनियर। अगर तुमने जीरो इनपुट अप्लाई किया और जीरो आउटपुट मिल रहा है देन सिस्टम इज लीनियर। सेकेंड स्टेप, व्हेन स्टेप वन इज सेटिस्फाइड देन फॉलो द रिमेनिंग स्टेप। अगर यहाँ पे फर्स्ट दिस स्टेप इज सेटिस्फाइड देन यू फॉलो द रिमेनिंग प्रोसीजर। Apply individual input to the system and note the corresponding output, and then all the output and denote this output by y1 y dash n। क्लियर? सेपरेटली जो है x1 x2 x3 इनको जो है अप्लाई करो सिस्टम पे अप्लाई करो, और उसके बाद जो है इनका जो आउटपुट आ रहा है उन आउटपुट को ऐड करके और उसको जो है डिनोट करो y dash n से। Then next step में combine all the inputs and apply to the system and find out the output y2 dash n, and if y1 dash n is equal to y2 dash n then system is linear। रंजीत, मेरी आवाज क्लियर है अब?
यस मैम, क्लियर है अभी।
ओके। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है y1 y of n is equal to n x of n। अब इसमें पहले फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या बताया था कि इफ इनपुट इज जीरो आउटपुट शुड बी जीरो। इफ यहाँ पे इनपुट क्या है x of n, इफ x of n is zero then output y of n is zero। first step is satisfied। then apply x1 or x1n and you get this output or you get this output। if you apply second output you get this output, and then add these two outputs and denote this output by y dash n। फर्स्ट में क्या करना है, सारे सेपरेट इनपुट को अप्लाई करना है सिस्टम पे सेपरेटली, और जो भी इनका आउटपुट आ रहा है उस आउटपुट को ऐड कर देना है और उसको डिनोट करना है y डैश n। नेक्स्ट स्टेप में अब जो है पहले क्या किया था कि इनपुट सेपरेटली किए और जो आउटपुट आया उनको ऐड कर दिया। नेक्स्ट स्टेप में add the different inputs and apply all the inputs to the system and denote that output by y double dash n, and if y dash n is equal to y double dash n, then system is linear. And in this case system is linear. यहाँ पे क्या है, x1 अप्लाई करो तो n जो है उसमें मल्टीप्लाई जा रहा आउटपुट में. यहाँ पे तुमने x1n प्लस x2n अप्लाई किया तो n is multiplied to the x1n plus x2n. जो भी इनपुट है उसमें n मल्टीप्लाई हो जा रहा है. यहाँ पे ये है आउटपुट. यहाँ पे तुमने जब दोनों मल्टी ऐड किया और मल्टीप्लाई अप्लाई किया सिस्टम पे, तो तुम्हारा आउटपुट क्या हो रहा है, मल्टीप्लाइड बाई n, एंड बोथ आर इक्वल, तो सिस्टम इज लीनियर. नेक्स्ट इज y of n is equal to a x of n plus 6. If x of n is 0, input is 0, then output is 6. It means that the system is not linear system. First we prove this by using step 1, step 2 and step 3. First step में apply x1 n, then we get an output a multiplied by x1 n plus 6 in this, as in this. When we apply second input, we get second output. Then add these two outputs and we denote this output by y dash n. In second step, add these two inputs x1n and x2n and we get an output. Input is multiplied by a times plus 6. So we get this expression. And in this, y dash n is not equal to y double dash n, so this system is non-linear. Here we see that system is non-linear. When input is 0, output is not 0, so system is non-linear. Third question is y of n is equal to x of n. X of n is input, so when input is 0, cos 0 is 1, it means that this system is also non-linear. First, you apply separate input x1n, you get cos x1n. When you apply x2n, you get output cos x2 of n, and if you add these output, you get y dash n is equal to this. In next step, you add these two inputs, and you get the output. अगर यहाँ पे देखो, अगर x of n जो है, x of n तुम्हारा इनपुट था, तो आउटपुट क्या आ रहा था, cos x of n. In this case, input is this, so you get output is cos of x1n plus x2n. ये हो गया तुम्हारा आउटपुट. And in this case, y dash n is not equal to y double dash n, so this system is non-linear. In next question, if x of n is 0, y of n is 0, it means that this system will be linear. x1n output is this, for x2n input output is this, and if we add these two outputs, we get mod of x1n plus mod of x2n, and denote this output by y dash n. Step 2, if we add these two inputs x1n plus x2n, then we get output this, but in this case y dash n is not equal to दिस इज नॉट इक्वल टू y डबल डैश, यहाँ पे ये इक्वल लिख दिया है, ये इक्वल नहीं है क्योंकि mod of x1n plus mod of x2n is not equal to mod of x1n plus mod of x2. So this is not equal to साइन है और ये है नॉन लीनियर सिस्टम. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है y of t is equal to x of t square. यहाँ पे भी गड़बड़ है, x of t square. So when t is 0, x of t is 0. ये x of t square है और यहाँ पे जो है तुम्हारा x of t है. If x of t is 0, y of t is 0, so this system may be linear or non-linear. First step क्या होगा, x1t is, when we apply this input we get output. Similarly for second input we get this output, and if we add these two outputs we get y dash t. And when we add these two inputs we get this output, and in this case both outputs are equal, so this system is linear system. Y of n is equal to x square n. When x of n is 0, y of n is also 0, and follow this step. If for x1 n input we get this output, for second input we get this output, add these two outputs we get x1 dash n, and if we add these inputs and we get this output, and in this case both outputs are not equal, so this system is non-linear. Y of n is equal to x n minus n naught, where n naught is constant. When x of n is 0, y of n is 0. First step, for first input we get this output, for second input we get this output, and if we add these outputs we get y dash n. And similarly if we add these inputs we get an output which is equal to clear, and in this case both outputs are equal, so this system is linear. लिनियरिटी प्रूव करने में क्या करना है, पहले जो है सेपरेट इनपुट्स अप्लाई करने हैं. सेपरेट इनपुट्स अप्लाई करके हमें जो है आउटपुट मिलेगा, उन आउटपुट्स को जो है ऐड कर देना है और उसको डिनोट करना है y डैश n से. नेक्स्ट स्टेप में जितने भी तुमने इनपुट अप्लाई किए थे उनको ऐड करो और उसको जो है अप्लाई करो सिस्टम पे, जो भी आउटपुट आएगा उसको डिनोट करो y डबल डैश n से. If y dash n is equal to y double dash n, then system is linear. Causal system. A system is said to be causal system if output at any instant of time depends on the present and past input, but output does not depend upon future input. Means causal systems are systems in which output depends only upon present and past input. Examples: y of n output depends upon present input and past input. So this system is causal system. In this system, y of n is equal to p times x of n, means output depends upon present input. So this system is causal. Output depends upon present input and past input. So such system is, this system is causal. Non-causal system. a non-causal system in which output depends upon present, past and future. Causal system में output depends upon present and past input, and non-causal system में output depends upon present, past and future input. Example, y of n is equal to x of n, present input, this is past. Future input, similarly in this case output depends upon only upon our future input, and in third case output depends upon present, past and future input. It means that causal system depends upon present, past and future input. The systems are not practically realizable because of inclusion of future input, because future input cannot be realized practically. Anti-causal system. If output depends upon only future input, in this case, then that is known as anti-causal. Non-causal and anti-causal method. If output depends upon future input, this is also an example of causal, anti-causal system. Anti-causal system, in anti-causal system, output depends only on future input, while in non-causal system, output depends upon present, past and future input. These are the example of causal, non-causal and anti-causal system. Output depends upon present input, past input and future input. This is the example of non-causal system. Output depends upon present and past. Causal system. Output depends upon present and past input. Causal system. In this, output depends only on future, anti-causal system, and this is the case in which output depends upon present and future input. It means that this is the example of non-causal system. Determine determine okay